Evian, Hauger, it's got to be worth a go. Oh, it's a magnificent goal for Bodo Glimt. What an absolute stunner from Jens Petter Hauger. They still haven't cleared their line, Spurs. Hauger, oh what a run, oh what a goal! It is phenomenal from Jens Petter Hauger. We thought the first 2-0 to Bodo Glimt. They missed a penalty as well. Pedro Porro, great ball. Van der Ven's header, and Spurs are back in the game. Stoppage time when Palhinha scored. And here's Archie Gray. Oh, it's bundled in. They can't believe it.
On the ball again. We've got Enzo Fernandez waiting in the box. Garnacho's there! And it's turned in! An own goal!
To feature his Adeyemi. Dangerous! 1-0. Svensson arriving at just the right time and producing just the right finish. Jurassi, this is lovely. Chukwuemeka, brilliant goal. Fabulous from Borussia Dortmund to double their lead. And Carney Chukwuemeka has his first ever European goal. Well, that's not been defended very well, and Athletic Club are back in business. Gorka Gurazeta on from the bench is given those 4,000 travelling fans some. France ball forwards. Oh, the turning hits deflected in. Marcel Sabitzer's strike beats Unai Simon, and Athletic Club are surely beaten. Demetra stepping in. That's nicely dabbed forwards for Brandt to put the icing on the cake for Dortmund.
It's Osimhen against Alisson. And it's 1-0 Galatasaray.
Staniek's giving it away, and Lautaro Martinez could not miss. Inter lead with 30 minutes on the clock. Defender. He finds Marcus Thuram in shooting territory. It's Thuram, it's Dumfries, it's 2-0 Inter. Beautifully done. And Inter making his way into the box. Little flick for Bastoni, and Lautaro finishes it off for 3. That will seal 3 points.
Mbappe scores this one. Emphatically put away by Kylian Mbappe. He's missing from defence here as Mbappe streaks through and clips the ball over Calmurza. Clinical. And Real Madrid have daylight in Almaty. Rodrigo glides through the challenges. There's Mbappe! There's the hat-trick. Once he was on 2, it seemed inevitable that he would get the 3 tonight. He's got all 3 that Real. Rodrigo. He's beaten Sorokin. It's Camavinga, and it's 4. It's Bellingham helping it on for Gonzalo Garcia. Now it's Brahim Diaz, and Madrid have 5.
Not for the first time trying to cut in and get his shot away. And they've lost it here.
There to take full advantage is Kafane. And Leverkusen lead Christian Kafane, the 19-year-old, in his first to a possibility of another defeat, but they are giving it a go now, and it does open up here for the equaliser. Brilliantly taken, and they weren't behind for long. Ismail Saibari levels it up with a really smartly taken goal.
And Igor Paixão bearing down on goal, no offside flag yet, in he goes, everyone celebrates. And Marseille, for now at least, have them tonight since the 14th of May when he netted at the Kuip against RKC Waalwijk. And they're in again, and they've got a second. It's that man again. Igor Paixão, and Marseille double their money. The ball now, not for long. Aubameyang, nicely slipped through, they're in for three! So easy! And it's Mason Greenwood who surely wraps up the points barely midway through the first half. Doesn't quite lay it off, but it comes through to Igor Paixão. Aubameyang, chance, goal! It's 4-0! That is absolutely superb from Marseille! Tearing Ajax to shreds once again.
And Haaland's made a very good run. If he gets a toe to it, he'll score, and that's exactly what he does. The run goes on. Manchester City lead here in the Principality. Manchester City have not been rock solid defensively this season. And have a go indeed. Jordan Teze with a beauty. Foden, back to O'Reilly. Haaland leaping, and he's placed it to perfection. And they do have the lead back again before the break. For Monaco, Dyer takes, Dyer scores, and it's 2-2. Can run. De Bruyne to lead them to Rickard Højlund, huge chance! Sensational end-to-end from Napoli! Suarez against Milinkovic-Savic. It's Luis Suarez! It's 1-1. And floated in usefully and headed home wonderfully. A double for Rasmus Højlund.
Elise now can work in space onto Harry Kane. Bayern's guarantor of goals. It's 101 in 105 in Bayern coloured. Elise, Guerrero, little one-off lay-off there for Guerrero to make it 2-0. Well, 20 gone. And Guerrero there, and that lovely combination to fashion their second goal. And Paphos is Elise. Elise step-overs. Jackson! First Bayern goal, Nicholas Jackson. Off the mark in Bayern colours. And again for the Rekordmeister from Germany, far as Harry Kane. And Kane still here. Harry Kane again, Harry Kane again, Harry Kane again. For the 26th time as a Bayern player, scores in a cement by Kim, comes back for Orsic here for Paphos. It's Orsic who took on the shot. And what a shot that was. And Paphos have a goal on the board. Who's onside here? It's Jackson for Bayern, but Mikhail makes the save. Elise roofs it. And how Elise has deserved that goal tonight.
Touch off by Silva. And the shot which has hit the base of the post, but is in from Zubir. On the follow-up, the captain awaits. to score Karabak's first goal of the night. For Karabak. Still Adai, good hit, great goal! Emmanuel Adai relieving the pressure for Karabak.
To which they eventually played. Here's Alanga. It's a dangerous cross, looking for Voltemada, and it's in! Tonali. Keeper won't be happy. Newcastle ahead after 16 minutes. And deserved on the run of play. Neatly dispatched. Union Saint-Gilloise 0, Newcastle 2, to the delight of the travelling two. 2 penalties for Anthony Gordon the same way. 2 goals for Anthony Gordon, 3 for Newcastle, and this is turning out to be a fine, fine night. They get away from this position here. Sula stabs it back, Barnes to finish it off, and does so. It's a 4th for Newcastle United. He played a role right at the start of the move and finished it off. It's been a brilliant night.
There's a gap opening up, which is closed just in time, but Pepe's onto it. And goal! George Mikautadze opens the scoring for Villarreal. Giant up from the back. It's Kelly who got his head through it first. Oh! How about that from Federico Gatti? Centre halves don't score goals like that, do they? Well, he sold him short. This is Conceição. It's still Conceição. He's made quite the impact, this little fella. Francisco Conceição punishing. And in! Vega to the rescue. Great shape on it! And Gabriel pounces! And they've worked the oracle from the set piece again. Break. Martinelli. And, oh, it's a glorious goal for Arsenal! Devastating. And Martinelli getting in behind. Is it coming in? Gyökeres, and in it goes! Rice delivers, oh, and it's going to be another. Gyökeres there on the line to make absolutely sure. It's a really good start for Karabakh. They're in front already. Horrible defending from Athletic Bilbao. An absolute gift for Leandro Andrada. And now, well-timed run it looks. Flag stays down. It's Gurazeta! 1-1. They're looking for the offside flag, Karabakh. But I thought, first viewing, he timed that perfectly. Again. Plenty forward here in red and white. So, what a finish! He's only been on a couple of minutes. But quite an entrance for Navarro, Robert Navarro, with a picture book goal. In comes the shot, oh, what a finish! Gorka Gurazeta gets his second goal.
Lopez, support here from Lamine Yamal. It's brilliant from Barcelona, and it's the first goal of the game, and it's taken just over 5 minutes. might pay a price. Barcelona with a man down, but on the attack with an opportunity for goal number 2. And it's taken, and it's the second of the night for Fermin Lopez. Brilliantly taken. El Kaabi. This time it will count. Ayoub El Kaabi was denied his header because of a handball last season. Is he going to get one here now? He certainly is. And he made it look very easy indeed. Here's Rashford, looks to tee it up and finds the back of the net for his 3rd Champions League goal of the season. 4-1 Barcelona. Is Barchi, who made his debut for Sweden in the international break, looking to make an instant impact. There's number 5, lashed home for the hat-trick. Fermin Lopez. What a night for him. Yarkos. Here's Rashford. Brilliant control and a lovely finish for number 6. 2 goals at Newcastle on the first match night. 2 goals at home to Olympiacos on match day.
Lovely stuff from Lennart Karl, who's surging away. Oh! Absolutely incredible! The 17-year-old on his first Champions League start. Pushed on for Lima, dangerous. Oh, so easy for Harry Kane, who gets his customary goal. Ball in, he's picked up Luis Diaz, who's gone for goal and scored a beauty of a goal. Bayern running away with it. Devastating from Diaz. Taking the offer and push back for Lima, and surely in from Nicholas Jackson. Bayern finally.
Red cards and Chelsea red cards, and it's an Ajax one tonight. Here's the chance, and it's put in for the opening goal for Chelsea. Caicedo urged to shoot, does shoot, deflected and in. Off shooter though, but it may well go down as another Caicedo goal. And Moises Caicedo. And it's just about underneath Jorgensen, who is carrying a face etched with right on the stroke of half-time to re-establish a 2-goal lead. Enzo Fernandez, smoothly done. And Chelsea right back in the ascendancy again. Here he comes then, the teenager Esteval, with a Champions League goal for Chelsea. It should carry his name, though Chelsea's hardcore will know what an influence he has been. Here's the first chance of the second half, which has led to another Chelsea goal. Tyreek George straight off the bench and on the score sheet.
Played wide by Goetze. Christensen, oh, it's in! And they have counter-attacked. And Rasmus Christensen, who's returned recently from a hamstring problem, has been much. The former favourite knows this ground so well. Wow. And silences the fans that used to cheer him. He's galloped away and given a big thing for him. This dead ball situation, and they certainly have, and that includes Virgil van Dijk. Roslo with the outswinger. Oh, and it's a bullet this time from Konate. and suddenly back actually this season. And in goes Gakpo, and Liverpool bounce again, and Gakpo bounces again. Beats, Szoboszlai's going to shoot this time and score, and it's 5, and Liverpool are back on track and showing that.